Greetings and salutations, YouTubers. This is Zillafan85. Today I'm making my second ever video for YouTube, and this time around I actually want to do a figure review. So obviously this will be my first of the figure reviews, and I want to start today with what I consider a doozy, because first off we want to say happy 85th anniversary to King Kong. That's right. This year 2018 marks the 85th anniversary of the original 1933 classic. So I wanted to start it off doing a review of a very, very nice figure. As you can see here, this is the McFarlane King Kong from McFarlane Toys, the Deluxe box set. So these are pretty nicely done figures. So I thought this would be a nice thing to do as an ode to the 85th anniversary. So anyways, I'm going to take my mug off of here. I just want to introduce myself. Hopefully my hair looks okay. Anyway. Let's go ahead and get to the figure review though, shall we? So, as you can see here, the figure itself, it comes, obviously the figure, and it comes with the display base, the stage platform, and then of course the Andaro figure, Fay Wray's character from the movie. So it's some nice little accessories that you've got here with it. On the Andaro figure itself, you can see it's pretty good, pretty well detailed. It's obviously her dress that she was wearing from when they put Kong on display in Broadway after they captured him and brought him back to New York. So you can see that pretty well. And then, of course, the stage platform display base. This is representative of, again, when he was put on Broadway, and it's got some nice details to it. Let's go ahead and take him off and take her off of here. So you can see you've got chains all along the display base on the bottom, both sides here. And then, of course, at the top, obviously, to be representative of when Kong was chained up. You know, and then, of course, on the Kong figure itself, you can also see the shackles and the chains that he's got on him, which is a really nice detail. Unfortunately, the shackles do not come off; they're part of the figure, but it still looks really cool, though, nonetheless. So, as you can see, all the details on it. The sculpt is really well done. I know McFarlane's got a pretty good reputation for putting in some nice detail here. You can even see clearly in the mouth, or hopefully you can see it anyways. You've got the teeth, very well done. You've got the sculpt inside the mouth with the tongue, very well done. The roof of the mouth, excellent. Of course, you've got the nice detail on the eyes, and a nice paint job sculpting the fur to actually make it look like it's real fur. You can see front, and you can see back. And I do apologize. I'm doing the best I can. Here's my first time trying to tackle this. As far as a figure review goes, and I've seen others on this figure, but obviously, like I said, I figured, given the occasion, why it kind of made sense to do this. So that's it. Like I said, as far as detail goes, everything is really well detailed on this, and it comes with some nice accessories. And of course, just to touch on, I don't want to make this too long, this video. This is more of an ode to King Kong, if nothing else. But as far as the articulation goes, because that's always something we like to look at, there's not a ton of articulation, but at least to me anyways, it kind of works for what the figure has. This arm here, which would be his left arm, of course, you know, obviously facing the opposite direction, whatever. Anyway, so here from the elbow part, this this arm moves like that, and it can pretty much rotate all the way around except the leg kind of in the way. I'm not a fan though of what I call the exorcist rotations, or the 360 degree rotations on the on any of these joints, or arms and legs, whatever, on these figures, just because I always get worried that it can get damaged. But you see though, it's got good rotation there. The arm attached to the shoulder has good articulation. The other arm has articulation at the shoulder. The head, as you can see, does rotate as well, swivel, and the waist as well can swivel. So pretty nicely done there, and the legs can rotate as well, and you get some pretty good rotation. Yeah, pretty much all the way around, at least on that leg. Not so much the other leg, but still though, that's pretty basic as far as articulation goes. But to me, what really makes this figure is just the excellent detail. I got this at, not gonna say the best price ever. I mean, I got it online, and these figures are kind of pricey. But I got a I don't know. Actually, I got not too bad of a deal on it. The one thing, when I got this figure, it came out of the box. Generally, it will be more if you get it in box, of course. For me, though, I'm not, the box doesn't do nothing for me, because I always like to take my figures out and mess with them and play with them anyway. So so I'm not a huge proprietor of having them in the box. I always, like I said, I always take them out. So the Andaro figure, there's no articulation on her, but it's just a nice little accessory to have. And then of course the stage platform, and you've got the King Kong title on there, obviously being representative of it, and it just makes for a really nice display overall. It was this was something I was really excited to be able to get a hold of. So we can put them here, and you can even see, you can kind of place her in his hand. It doesn't fit perfectly, but it can kind of work. And you can do that for a little setup there. So definitely, again, a really excellent figure. One that I would definitely highly recommend if you get the chance to pick it up. I'm going to do some more figure reviews as well, or at least I'm planning to. I want to try and cover some that haven't been really reviewed too much. I've got a few figures in my collection that I want to try and review here as I continue on making these videos, which obviously I do plan to. Hopefully I'll get better as I go. I know I'm still kind of rough around the edges, so I apologize about that. And also, that brings me to another point, because obviously today, doing a figure review, last video was, me ranking the Godzilla movies. I will say, certainly a good portion, if not most of my videos, are going to be somewhat Godzilla and kaiju based, at least. But I am thinking, because a fellow YouTuber actually recommended, since they know that I'm into like classic sci-fi, horror, fantasy, things like that, as far as movies go. So they kind of recommended that I should maybe try and do some videos on those, giving my thoughts on them, etc., etc. So I definitely am kind of thinking about that, because it sounds like a really good idea, and it is something I really would like to do. So I'm thinking in the future those are going to be good ideas for videos. I'm also really into like the classic martial arts movies, especially the Bruce Lee movies and the Shaw Brothers movies. So I'm thinking I might make some videos on those as well. So definitely want to do a bit of a range of different stuff, just things to discuss here. So But anyways, again, though, as far as this figure goes, it's a great pickup if anybody's interested and they get the chance. Again, it will cost you a bit of a penny for the most part, but still really something that's excellent to have in the collection. So once again, I do thank you for watching. I want to wish King Kong a happy 85th anniversary. And until next time, folks, I hope you guys be good to yourselves, and sayonara.